Hi friends, welcome back to my channel, Kay from Online Tarot. Let's go ahead and get a message here from these cards. I'm hearing to shuffle just once. I'm just going to do a little mini shuffle. I just saw stop wasting my time, a tough situation, oblivious here. So, yeah, there could be something going on that you feel like is wasting your time. Go ahead and get some clarification. Okay. I have healing, cleansing, releasing, and consider this a warning. You know, your spirit guides could be showing you signs that you're being oblivious to. I'm hearing. I did see the oblivious card while I was shuffling, you know, and you could be oblivious to the signs that they're showing you, but you know, it's going to be part of your healing and cleansing out the negative energy. Consider this a warning. That is very, it's very powerful card there. Maybe you're going through something, whatever, like issues that you're going through. Maybe, you know, you kind of already know. Okay, so intoxications, frenzy, addictions. I'm hearing that, you know, whatever it is, you know that it's not good for you. It's not going to aid you in your healing journey. Whatever that is, you know, whatever it is that you're going through, you could be needing some kind of like help to get out of. You know, addictions could be anything. You could be addicted to like drugs and alcohol, like most people know, but you know, I'm hearing, you know, addicted to your phone, addicted to work, addicted to, you know, other things. But let's go ahead and see. So weak relationship kind of wanted to come out, and caught in the act, caught in 4K. So I'll go ahead and leave it there. I'll do split deck here. King, Queen of my world. So here, you know, with this weak relationship and caught in the act, there could be some kind of you know, the connection that you have could be based off of like not love. I'm hearing it's not based off of something that like you guys don't have a strong foundation. And this caught here and caught in the act here, it's kind of making me feel like it has something to do with this warning. I feel like with this card, you know, consider this a warning. It's kind of like directed towards you. So whatever, you know, whatever comes to mind when you see that card, you know, I'm nervous that that's going to be what it is. So extreme came out, harshness, cutting off erratic decisions. Whenever this is found out, whenever this is taking place, like whatever happens, I'm hearing that like your person decides to cut off in a, like they're harsh about it. They are not being, they're not going to sugarcoat it is what I'm hearing. Let's go ahead and see. Let's get a couple more cards, like 2 or 3 more cards, and then we will clarify with tarot. So this card here landed on a weak relationship. Risky, so unprotected sex, sexual disease, partner to partner, and unsafe decisions. You know, the relationship could be, maybe your relationship isn't what you imagined, you know, a relationship would be. Sorry, I have cat hair all over. You know, maybe you're considering, you know, having unprotected sex or just being risky. I'm hearing, you know, unsafe decisions. You could be doing something that is unsafe, and I'm hearing like you're going to be caught in the act. You're going to be caught doing that, whatever it is. Let's get a couple more. I'm hearing like you should take that card, like not like don't take it lightly is what I'm hearing. And with the, I keep looking at that, consider this a warning. Like this could be your sign, you know, whatever it is that you were planning on doing, don't do it. Like you might get caught. I'm hearing like you might get caught because of like like whatever it is that you're up to, like whatever it is that you're trying to hide, you're gonna get caught by like a sexual disease, or like that's probably what it is. Interesting. Let's go ahead and see what else. Thank you. So I have ravenous, so uncontrollable desires, appetite for sex, insatiable, and hunger for pleasure. You know, maybe you're not getting the attention that you need in your relationship, and it's making you crave it from other people. This could be your energy or your person's energy, mind that. I'm just kind of reading the energy, but it does feel like, you know, whoever's energy this is, like this reading is a warning that if you kind of continue with this behavior here, you're going to get caught. You know, and the uncontrollable desires, appetite for sex, like maybe the addictions is, you know, addicted to sex, addicted to like, I'm hearing like watching porn, or, you know, it could be actually going out and doing some kind of like adultery, something in that sense. This isn't your energy, you know, it could be your person's energy, because I'm feeling like you would know if it's you or not. And if it's not something that you feel like it's you, it's probably them and their what they're up to. Maybe you're going to catch them being intimate with somebody else. I had deja vu. So there's history happened in the past, repeating patterns. So I'm hearing like whatever's going on has been repeated. Like it's something that happens over and over and over again. I have bottled up illusions, keeping things inside, not opening up, deception on the bottom deck there. I do feel like this is your energy, honestly. And, you know, you could be going through a mental battle, like, because you having this bottled up, you having this, well, like whatever it is bottled up is ruining your healing. Like it's not healthy for you. You're wanting to release, you know, that energy, but it's like easier said than done. Let's go ahead and I'll shuffle twice. Let's go ahead and see if we can clarify these cards a little bit more. I sometimes wonder if you care. If I asked you to stay, would you leave? This could be your energy just wanting to know if, like, because of your guys' you know, relationship, feeling like you feel like it's a weak relationship. You feel like it's not strong. It's not something that you know, want. It's not like a happily ever after, you know, situation. And whatever's going on here, I'm feeling like that's your rebuttal response, you know, like if this person asked you to stay with them, would you still go off and do whatever this is? This person's wondering if you even care. So let's go ahead and see what wants to come out. Oh, give me a second. So this card here, I want to start a family with you. Fell to the floor. I don't know why, but I'm hearing that with all of these cards here, you know, I'm hearing that this person has, whoever's energy this is, you know, it could be yours, could be theirs. I am feeling like it's your energy, whoever's watching this, but, you know, maybe you want to start a family with this person. Maybe you want to have like the Ten of Cups energy. I'm seeing the Ten of Cups card here when I see that card. You know, and it's a card of wish fulfillment, and your relationship isn't what that is. Like with that card falling to the floor instead of onto the table, I'm feeling like it's off the table, not in the cards anymore. You know, you definitely feel like it's something that you could have had, but with all of this going on, I don't think that it's I don't think that that's a possibility anymore. I just had to mention, you know, I took off my wedding ring to do my daughter's hair, and I lost it and I misplaced it and I can't find it. And I don't know why that's standing out to me right now, but you know, maybe there's some kind of situation that's going on to where you're not being faithful in your connection. And honestly, like, I didn't even think about it until now. So maybe, you know, you have, there's that card again. If I asked you to stay, would you leave? I do feel like, you know, that could be, I don't know why I told you that, honestly, but it could be significant. Maybe you're not being faithful, you know, with these two cards coming out here. You know, risky behavior in a general without these here. I feel like, you know, taking off your ring and going to hang out with someone, you know, like that's not necessarily, you know, sexual or stuff like that, but it's still risky as far as, you know, if you're in a relationship. It's not a strong, it's not something that people who are faithful do, you know. So I don't know, that could mean something to you. If not, disregard. So I have, please give me time. I've never felt this way before. You're probably having second thoughts about this connection. Like, I'm hearing you want to just cut them off. You want to just cut off this relationship. But like, that might be extreme. You might have like reasons why you can't. I feel like you do care for this person. You do want to have a family with them, but for some reason, like, this energy here is getting in the mix. We'll clarify. I'm just going to clarify a couple of these cards here, not all of them, but I do want to clarify the risky card there. Unprotected sex, sexual disease, partner to partner, unsafe decisions. I want to know, like, if that's your energy and why, you know, what's going on there. Okay, so a lot of cards came out. I'll just take the Magician in the reverse. That's a card of manipulation and insecurities. You feel like you don't have what it takes to be in this relationship, to have a steady relationship. Like, maybe that's stemming, like, that's kind of stemming from a self-esteem thing. So on the side here, it does say, I don't know if you can read that. It says beginning of creative endeavors, inspiration or origin. So whatever this risky, you know, business here is, like, it was a start of something. Let's go ahead and see. I do want to clarify the ravenous and, you know, appetite for sex, uncontrollable desires, hunger for pleasure. This could be your person wanting to keep the connection alive. Okay, so that fell on the floor as well. Give me a moment. So I have the Seven of Pentacles. Honestly, for me, it would make sense if it were in the reverse, but with it coming up in the upright, I feel like this is something that, like, you're planning, like something that you have. Honestly, so look back on what you have achieved and set new goals. It's kind of sticking out to me. You know what? Let's go ahead and clarify that card as well. Clarify the Seven of Pentacles. Could be dealing with, you know, how you're getting your money, how you're getting your, like, I'm hearing, like, you're reaping what you sow. So Seven of Swords. You have the ability to change your course. You have the, let's see here. You have the, you're stuck, you know, you're stuck in stagnation. I feel like you have all that you need to move forward, but I'm hearing, like, maybe you're worried about, I'm hearing you're worried about looking back and noticing that it was you holding yourself back this whole time. Let's clarify the caught in the act, 4K, caught in 4K. You know, what happens after they're caught, after you're caught, whoever? What happens after? Or, you know, how is this person feeling? whoever's getting caught, you know, how are they feeling? What are they going through in their head? Silence. So, you know, I feel like whatever happens, like it's hard to fathom that they got caught. The World card upside down, so you feel like you failed this connection. You know, you could have had a family with this person. You could have been able to strengthen this bond. Like, I'm seeing this card, there's history, you know, like there's something that you guys have history together. You guys have, you know, good times and bad times, but I'm hearing like this addiction to, you know, whatever's going on here. It caused you to, like, this relationship doesn't have any kind of fulfillment, and I don't feel like you ever will. Like, it's going to end negatively, or you're going to continue to like be in this circle, this deja vu here, this repeated patterns that you're kind of not really wanting, you know. And I do have the Tower, Page of Pentacles here, split deck. And you might be, you know, too focused on your own goals, your own life, whatever it is that you're doing here. You might be too focused on you to know that, or to notice that there's going to, like, a tower is going to come out of it. Let's clarify the World. Why is it in the reverse? We have the Eight of Wands in reverse. Yeah, there's some kind of jealousy and frustration. You know, this person, whoever you're dealing with, they, you know, they see what you're doing, they catch you doing it, or, you know, catch you talking about it or whatever. Like, I see caught in 4K, so it kind of makes me feel like, you know, you're caught on video, or you're caught on like in a phone, in a text or something. And this person gets jealous of whatever's going on here. You know, maybe it could be something sexual. But they do feel like you're untrustworthy. They feel like you, like, caused a delay in your guys' connection here. Let's go ahead and see if we can find what's being hidden. Have fake friends and toxic. So you could have a fake friend in your circle who's toxic for you, who, you know, is not being there for you like you need them to be. Or maybe they're just, you know, inviting in this negative energy. So emotional intelligence. I feel like the emotion in this whole relationship was like not there to begin with. You know, maybe you've taken the emotion out of it, whatever it is that these cards here are. I'm hearing you need to, like, take a step back and, you know, look at your actions, look at the way that you are processing your own emotions, and to really, like, dig deep and to see if, you know, I'm hearing to see if that's the cause of this weak relationship. Let's go ahead and see what else. So expecting a new beginning. You could be expecting an actual child. She kind of seems like she's pregnant there with children, or, you know, just be expecting a new beginning. You know, with the World card too, being an upside down, you know, it could just mean the World card coming out regardless is a new beginning, you know. And in a way, I feel like this is something that you didn't want to happen, for, like, it's a forced end of a cycle. You know, it's the end of a cycle, it's the end of something. And maybe ending this relationship here that has, you know, so much negative energy. You know, you could be making room for the family that you've always wanted. Maybe there's already somebody in your energy that you know that you want to have a family with, and that you're, you know, wanting to get time because you've never felt this way for someone. Like you, like this energy, this relationship here is weak. You've, you know, there's holes, there's gaps in it, you know, that could be, that should have been filled with love and compassion. But I'm hearing like you have to look forward to, you know, a new beginning after this. Something that's like more positive. Let's go ahead and grab a fairy card just to see if you have any advice for this new path, this new direction that you're going towards. Give us an advice card, please. This is a bonus card. I just want to see, you know, like what could be told by your spirit guides. So I've asked for help. Angels are celestial beings who protect everyone. And the fairies say now is the time for you to ask for angelic assistance. You know, whoever you call to, whoever you know, pray to or seek advice from, you know, in the spiritual realm, you know, whether you call it God or the universe or, you know, divine creator, whomever, ask for help, ask for some kind of like guidance to see where you're supposed to be going. And, you know, with this, consider this a warning card. I do feel like this is your chance to, you know, get help, you know. And addictions, you know, could be you needing to get help because you're addicted to whatever this is. You know, this week is just kind of peeking out here. Asking for help is not weak. Everyone needs help, and like there's no shame in asking for help, especially when you need it, when you kind of are going through, you know, this healing process. Like I'm hearing like, since cleansing is highlighted here, you know, maybe you need to be cleansed of your addictions. Maybe you need to be cleansed of, you know, these emotions here, these actions. Yeah. So if that resonated with you, I'd love to know how. Please leave a comment and like this video, and I'll see you in the next one.